and to make our own decision.
I have many non-Christian friends who believe God, that there is a God, but don't want to pursue a relationship with Him. How do I go about being a disciple to those?
Great question. The question this gentleman asks is, what do you say to the person who says, Cliff, I believe that God exists, but no, I'm not willing to put my faith in Christ and really get serious about committing my life to Him? I would challenge that person to think more deeply about what is life all about. If you're at the University of Arizona for 4, 5, 6 years to prepare for at most a 60-year career, don't you think it might be wise to prepare for eternity? Eternity is an awful long time compared to 40 to 60 years of a career. Now you guys are serious, otherwise you wouldn't be here at university. You want to prepare as well as you can for a career. Well, if you're going to be serious about a 40 to 60 year career, why not get serious about eternity? Secondly, I would ask someone, how do you feel when someone jerks you around, manipulates you, plays games with you? It hurts. You call it hypocrisy. You call the guy a fraud. Well, don't deal with God that way. He really loves you. Don't jerk Him around. Don't try and play games with Him. That's hypocrisy. Thirdly, I would encourage a person to think more seriously about if God really exists. He's amazingly powerful. He's amazingly creative. To play stupid games with that type of God is to play Russian roulette with your soul. So get serious. Think hard about if there really is a God, how should I respond to God? And then finally, I would encourage you to continue to live a life where you show the love of Christ in a very clear way, where you show the truth of Christ in a very clear way. My brother's a transplant surgeon at University of Wisconsin-Madison Medical Center, and I spoke with him last night, and he had dinner with the head of surgery there at University of Wisconsin-Madison Medical Center, and this head of surgery, the chief surgeon, is an atheist or agnostic, and Stuart was communicating with him the truth of Jesus Christ. And he said, well, Stuart, to tell you the truth, I never have seriously thought about God. I never have seriously thought about Christ. But I'm so grateful that Stuart, as a transplant surgeon, has lived a life of integrity, a life of honesty, a life of humility before this chief of surgery at the University of Wisconsin Medical Center. Because that man, as he watches my brother live out his faith in Christ as a transplant surgeon, he cannot deny the reality of Christ in my younger brother's life. And so you too, sir. You've got your faith in Christ, so live out that faith before a watching world. And although people might want to play intellectual games with you, by the way you live your life, they will have to respect you and begin to ask, wow, is there not something more to this Jesus Christ than a trite, simplistic religion? Thank you, sir, for raising that issue.
You basically